How do you guys know that I lied, and what is the proof of that? And I just want to, point out this comment up here. And this was the most common one that I saw, where the reasons why people have this thing that I lied is because of the voice note, which is a recording. It's not a voice note. It is a recording. Now, I'm not making this video for anyone but the Zamar Nation, for the Zamartians, the people that support me, for people that have stood by me, people that probably have heard and listened to the voice recording and just been like, what the hell? Now, I couldn't listen to it for a very long time because everything was still raw, but now I have had an opportunity several times to kind of just listen to it, and now I can actually give you guys context of what it was really about and what it is about. Now, just quickly, right, because I've done this part so many times, there was myself, that guy, his producer, one or two other people, and somebody who drove me there, in that apartment. That apartment is in Midrand, right, where this recording was taken. I was not aware that I was being recorded, and so obviously, even the way I'm communicating, it's really not with the knowledge that I am being recorded in any way. Now, this was in 2018. It was a vocal performance by me, and I did not want my vocal performance on his music. I did not want my vocal performance on anything that he was doing at the time. And so I had sent an email to my publisher. I had CC'd his producer that had produced the song, or so to my knowledge had produced the song. And
hi loves, welcome back to my channel. For those who don't know me, I go by the name of Unfiltered Giddy, and if you're new here, definitely subscribe to this Unfiltered Femme Honey. So loves, on today's video we're actually going to feature Lady Zama and Java. So guys, as you saw the short clip that I played for you, to be honest with you, I don't know what for her to even respond to that comment, but it seems like she responded to this person because of people were saying, how can we believe you when there's an audio outside where you are saying, you are doing this just because of you trying to get this man's attention. Guys, it kind of hurts for me as a woman to do a video about another woman where I'm disclosing Gucci. I do have my reasonable doubt of what she's saying on the internet. So guys, let's just look back in 2017 because of the way Ulona Ashwanga Corner, this whole situation between Yen and Java, it happened back in 2017. Throughout 2017, that it happened, but throughout that 2017, they continued to date. Java. In 2018, they did some songs together and stuff like that. Everything was fine. But that whole situation happened in 2017. And she didn't see anything wrong back then. Okay, fine. In 2018, it happened Guti and Java broke up. Because of, I don't know, there was some misunderstanding and stuff like that. That's what she's saying. And guys, do correct me when it comes to timestamps and stuff like that. So in 2018, obviously they broke up and stuff like that. And then in 2019, Lady Zama decided to come to the internet saying, Guti, this person has done this to me back in 2017. Guys, how do we believe a woman who stayed that long in that relationship, and then in 2019 that's when she decided to come out with that information? And let me just say something about Lady Zama. She came out to the internet first back in 2017. And people were saying, Guti, why didn't you open a case against this person? So instead of you opening a case, you are here exposing this person. So you see how hard it is for us to believe Lady Zama in this whole situation. I'm a woman and it hurts. So you see, she came to the internet first instead of going to the police. And after people complained, why didn't you just go to the police? That's when Lady Zama decided to open a case against Java. And then Java decided to be silent throughout this whole situation up until he came out to the internet saying, you know what, I'm tired. Let me just share my side of the story. And that's when he released the audio. where Lady Zama is saying, Guti, I'm doing this just because of I'm trying to get your attention. So when Ustava released that audio, Lady Zama decided to keep quiet. She's the one who took this whole situation to the internet, but now that Ustava is coming out with an audio, she decided to keep quiet for the longest time, 3 years to 4 years, if I'm not mistaken. But now that Ustava is back on his feet, like brand deals are now working with Ustava. And we must remember, Guti, this person was cancelled. Obviously, like he couldn't work with other brand deals because of they didn't want to like associate themselves with somebody who's like Java. But now that he's back on his feet, that's when Lady Zama decided to listen to that audio. Because guys, if you listen to that whole short clip that I played for you, she mentioned Guti, she didn't even listen to that audio up until now. So it took you 3 years to listen to that audio. So you see ukuthi lo muntu lona, he's picking up pieces and like gathering his life back. You are now trying to destroy him once again. Guys, ibuhlungu lento le Lady Zama is doing to Ustava. Because let me just like make an example. When Ustava was busy going through it, obviously he was cancelled, he couldn't appear on TV, he couldn't make music and stuff like that. Lady Zama was quiet. He didn't release any song or he didn't like debunk any rumors and stuff like that. But as soon as Ustava released an album, obviously people were falling in love with Ustava and his music was trending on Twitter. People fell in love with that album. But guess what Lady Zama did? A week after that album, Yaga Stava was released, Lady Zama decided to release a single where she titled that single World Gone Crazy. And obviously she was speaking about that whole situation Yaga Java. Indirectly, of course. So you see how like she makes things difficult for us to believe her? Because of you were quiet all along. When that audio was surfacing the internet, people were speaking about it, it was trending on Twitter, you decided to keep quiet. You decided not to listen to that audio. Instead of you debunking that audio, you kept quiet for like 3 years to 4 years, if I'm not mistaken. But now that this man has obviously the world has moved on from that whole situation, you're out here responding to the things that you should have responded long time ago. You were given a chance to respond and you didn't respond. I understand, obviously people were mean on the internet, people were not believing you and stuff like that. But guess what? They were mean to him when you decided to bring that whole situation on the internet. But guess what? Ustava yena decided to obviously debunk your side of the truth by releasing that audio. But when you decided to keep quiet, when everybody's talking about it, everyone is talking about it, you decided to keep quiet. And now that the world have forgiven Ustava, you're out here trying to bring him down again by commenting on these comments. Lady Zama was getting these comments all the time. It's not the first time she's getting these comments. Throughout 3 years of that audio being released, whenever she uploads something, people will say, we haven't forgotten. But she decided to keep quiet because of Ustava was not obviously working at that time. But now that Ustava is back on his feet, that's when you decided to respond to these comments. Let game Lady Zama that is just playing, guys. Let me just say on that day. But it hurts. The way an Adalanga corner in this game, I feel like she's trying to destroy Ustava, guys. I'm sorry, I'm a woman and I should be taking a side, but in this whole situation, I have my doubts, guys. Because the way I play a corner. She was quiet, guys. She was quiet when Ustava was cancelled and people were asking questions. She decided to keep quiet. The world has forgiven Ustava. And you're out here trying to destroy him again and taking this whole situation to the internet. Ustava has never said anything after that audio, but you decided to say something now. Didn't you just open a case against this person? So why don't you let police to deal with this whole situation, or judges? Why are you now taking it back to the internet once again? And don't tell me like she was trying to respond to these rumors, because of it took her so long to respond to these rumors. She was out here living her life, and whenever she uploads a picture on Twitter, people will say this, and she decided not to respond. She's only responding now that Ustava is back on his feet. You see, it doesn't make sense. 1 + 1 = 11 in this case. It really doesn't make sense. But anyway, guys, that's my 2-cent opinion regarding this whole situation. Do feel free to share yours on the comment section down below. Let's just hear ukuthi kwenzakalani lana, guys, because the way mina ngibona ngakhona, it hurts me as a woman. It hurts me. I love you guys. Bye.